Hello, hello. Yeah, this should work. Do, do, do. Let's make sure it's working on Twitch. Hello, hello. Yeah, this should work. Do, do, do. Let's make sure it's working on Twitch. Hello, hello. Yeah, this should work. Alright, cool. Hey, everyone. Glad to see so many people early in the morning. I guess for people in Europe, it's later. But yeah, we have two FK versus PE games. We'll see how they go. I think with new FK, might be hard. But I think PE definitely has tools to stay in it. Let me send. First game is against Naro, and then afterwards we'll be playing Davood, the same matchup. Let me. I think I'm gonna switch my settings a little bit so that my dice are quicker, so I don't time out like I did last time or close to timeout. All right, let's get the first one started. All right, they're gonna send the link. What's happening in chat? Free Ben 10 tag? Yeah, I've had that since the start. He played it 2 times and he lost both times as TO, so technically terrible. This time we summoned all champs instead of none. Yep. Agreed. All right, we got the link. So, enable auto dismiss attack animations, auto dismiss event. Okay, good. All right, and let's start it. First game. I go first. Kind of nice. One of those matchups where whoever goes first gets to get the gate spot. The question is it worth to attack the carrier here? And then potentially, I guess it's turn 1, so the archer might take it. I think it's fine. And then we need to be careful of blood summon, of course, in case they have like the triple warrior craziness. So, 1, 2. How do I hide from triple warrior? It's a pretty decent hand. Archers are probably not the best in this matchup. How do I not just instantly die to blood summon? Maybe Guardian does see a little. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Ember mages are interesting in this matchup, but I think it's a double discard here, and then of course keep these two. I mean, it's a really good starting hand. Argument to just discard this one also. I need Bean here as my consultant. This thing, blood summon, blood summon, blood summon. So it's 3 now, right? So it'll be blood summon, blood summon, blood summon. I guess it wouldn't be that high health. Blood summon, blood. I don't know. I'm not. Maldar's going here. That's my final Final offer. I can't think too hard in this one. I'm gonna lose the blood summon turn 1. Oh, got the 2 out of 2. That actually helps. Alright. Also, this is kind of shit by me in terms of positioning. But anyways. 1, 2, yeah. Let's discard. I kind of feel like I should keep Holios. Or just double discard. Should we go Hargrada, double champion? I feel like champions are important in this matchup, though. Okay, something like this maybe. Alright, how's everyone doing today? You can't always hide from Triple Warrior, Shiraz, true. You just lose. Triple Warrior, Blood Summon, Purge. Just is like a guaranteed loss, I guess, in most matchups. Especially turn 1 and turn 2. I would love to get Dragon out. And the question is next turn, which ones of these do I summon? I feel like Holios is really good in this matchup. Vanessa is probably also really good. Alright, let me pour some tea. Well, I'm not dead, which is good. That's all I can ask. It's looking more like a Vanessa summon than a Holios summon. Nerf the tree. Yeah, it's a good idea to take the 4 gate spot. It's a smart decision. Is there any way for me... I actually could go for a gates around this turn, but I don't think it makes much sense against Fallen Kingdoms. I think I'm just going to go for the stack on the side. Alright, it's looking like Vanessa is the summon here. The Holios is also really good. Alright, Hargrada got 1 champion at least. Do I want to push Maldara? Blood summon. I don't know. It's too hard to to know. I guess there's a reason Maldara doesn't go back 1. The side makes no sense. But back 1 sounds actually alright here. Yeah. Okay. Something like this. I do want to blot the forward gate spot. I guess I could go Vanessa here. Push, push. Maybe that's the way of doing it. Yeah, I think that's probably the play, maybe? Yeah, this actually looks a lot better. Okay, cool. I like it. And then you go... I could even push it into Maldara, but I don't think that's necessary. I do like this better because the Guardian is kind of blocking. 1, 1, 2. Yeah, this is actually pretty good positioning. Yeah, I like it. Nice, and we got a gate. Maldara might arguing for Maldara being one down. Holio's gone. Sad. Dream dead. Oh no, we have double double Phoenix. They do have 6 though. Do we see a Guldas? Nerf the tree. Hey, Solmax. Thank you so much. Okay, we got the Dragars. Okay. They're gonna, I guess, eat a unit to get the guaranteed damage. The cool thing here is that we can use does this work on champions? I think so, right? Yeah, commoner champion. Nice. Alright, we got a purge to get some damage on Vanessa. Okay, no purge. Getting the Hellforge weapon, trying to get the double attack with the archer. Oh, Sally Carrier does not die. And then gets the Guardian. Alright, so there's some obvious ones here. So Maldara definitely goes here, attacks the carrier. I think I still want to keep the gate spot block, so I'm probably going to summon an Ember Mage. I'd really like to get these Phoenixes out of hand, but I think right now is not the time. And both of them are too valuable to throw away. Okay. Something like this, and then we get Vanessa back, I think. These fast attack animations are kind of clutch. It saves me definitely a couple of seconds. Ideally, we would love to have... I think this hand's actually pretty decent, even though it's very heavy. Yeah. Argument for discarding an archer, but there's no guarantee I'll get it back. And also, I can definitely get an archer phoenix combo. Nerf the tree. Not using Spear of the Phoenix for Vanessa Ripsaw? Not really. I guess it would be nice against archers shooting it. It'd be a guaranteed kill on the archer. Adjacent, so never mind. It wouldn't work on archers. My fault. It shows you how much I know about these guys. But I think 1 versus 2 health on like carriers being at 1 or 2 doesn't really matter too much. Maybe against warriors would be nice, but I think otherwise it's fine. I don't see the need to use it just to potentially get 1 damage on a unit when they can just avoid it. and attack the Ember Mage or the Gate. I mean, there's an argument. There really is a good argument too, and I think a lot of people would discard a Spirit of the Phoenix. But I think in this position, I can be a little more greedy. Alright, going for the double attack, it looks like on the Archer to get back their gate spot. Ghoul is over here, which is kind of nice. Oh, what a whiff. That's a sad whiff. Sad whiff. I think we have to use a Phoenix here, though. Okay. What I'm thinking is, might as well just get this Phoenix out of the way, just to use on an Archer. Scary thing is, actually it's fine to have some movements. Do I want to move this guy up? There is actually an argument to move the Archer up, because if it... Is there? Heh. Well, I guess this is a free kill on this Archer. Might be worth it. Yeah, I might as well just get rid of this Archer, right? Get some damage on Ghoul Das. No, it's 4. I'm curious whether the dice stats are better for 4 ranged or 3. It's probably pretty close. Anyways, don't want to push Meldara up. The problem is the further up I push up Meldara, the more chance of a big blood summon. Do I like this? Okay, I have to be quick. I take too long with these turns. Yeah, killing the Archer makes sense, I think. Dragonis I guess I could get Dragonis down to 1. But the dice roll should hopefully soften it up that it can die next turn to potentially a beast. So I think this is fine, yeah. Doesn't really matter, does it? Or damn. You know what might be the play, actually? Maybe something like... I do need to get Vanessa back, because I don't want some type of purge turn next to hit both the Blood Mage and Vanessa. I feel like I think too long about these turns. Anyways, ideally I'd love to bring the Archer back, but then it gets carriered and Meldara takes damage, which is actually not the worst. No, it is kind of bad. Alright, whatever. I'll just leave myself options. Let us attack. Oop. Oop. This is how I lose games. Alright. I'm getting lucky with these dice. And that was a very unfortunate by them. Also last turn. I think Vanessa in front's good, because I kind of do want Vanessa to get hurt. Problem with Archer is it just dies too quickly. Do we want to get rid of an Ember Mage? 3 is fine, I think. But maybe we want to get rid of it. Oh, no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Ideally, we get a Beast. Oh. Lots of, at least we get a gate, but lots of events. Are they going to go for the purge turn on the archer and the mage? Four range is slightly better. That didn't. Who wouldn't play against SO and decided to play it anyways? He learned that with sentry cogs against FK. Being a 1 is actually bad because they get reinfected. That's true. That's a good point, Nestle. Yeah, that's probably the best reason why. Oh, cool. That's a really cool play. He uses Dragonus to get the cultist to kill the Ember Mage. I like it. Nice play. Life Drain is such a cool ability. Too bad it doesn't heal. If it healed, it'd be pretty nuts. Oh, nice. And then the potential kill on Finessa if they get the 5 for 5, and then some dice on... cool play. Really cool play by Naroko. I'm lucky. Alrighty. Good chance I have to kill Vanessa myself. Alrighty. The good thing is I drew my gate also, so this is not as scary as it would have been a couple turns ago. Alright, so I think this turn is relatively simple. The gate positioning is the hard part in this turn, so definitely use burn on here. The question is, do I have to kill Vanessa at some point? Need to think about this. Because Vanessa is definitely getting turned into a carrier next turn. So the question is... I feel like that burn's kind of a waste also, to be honest. But is what it is. Maybe it's just Vanessa 2 back. Yeah. Because it's kind of a weird spot. I could kill the archer with it, but it's not worth it. It's going to get infected. Ember Mage here is a little bit scary because it could get infected again. But I don't really have a choice. Actually, no, I can put a gate here. That's probably the way to deal with that threat. And then just go like that, yeah. Yeah, this looks fine. Yep, and we have a good hand. Maybe a Drake game this time. Oh god, our hand looks so bad. I wonder if flares are worth keeping in this matchup. How's everyone doing? What do you guys think about this matchup, by the way? I feel like it... I don't know, I'm always very low on Phoenix Elves, though they are very cool. And I think Phoenix Elves are probably better during 45 minute, to be fair, just because they are one of the more simpler factions to play. These gates are really nice, because ideally I'd want to push up with Muldara. I mean, I still could do the Muldara push-up gate clog. But this spot right here is actually really annoying for that. So one of the advantages of call protection is you can push up with Maldara, very easily clog gates with Phoenix Elves. There's a great game, which I always remember, which is Ben's Phoenix Elves versus OL's Shadow Elves, where Ben just like, from turn one, just pushes forward with Maldara, which sounds super scary, but it worked really well, just because of Phoenix Elves' shenanigans with protection, and also how you can summon beasts in multiple locations. But yeah, I think it was a good play to. I was thinking at the time whether it was worth hitting with Vanessa to kill the carrier. But then the next turn, basically, Ratalis would just summon another carrier and kill Vanessa. So I don't think it's worth it. The burn, I think, is definitely worth it there. You need to control the infection. At least make him use a blood summon to, to turn this Vanessa into a carrier. Okay, we got a Pyre turn. Might take some damage on Maldara. 1, 2. Another reason why Vanessa can't be here is because of these archers. Oh yeah, Purge makes sense. I was gonna say, this makes no sense without Purge. Alright, Maldara's gonna take some damage this turn. Just have to be a little bit careful of blood summon shenanigans. They get 3, okay. Well, that's kind of crucial. Okay. Let's think. How many carriers have they summoned, I guess, is one question which I need to think about here. What's the name of this undead carrier? Player... Summoned undead. Oop. So they summoned 3. I don't think Rise counts as a summon, right? So they potentially have 1 more, or they discard it. So that's important to know just because I don't want anything coming out of here. Which means that Vanessa actually pushing up is a lot safer than it would be otherwise. Yeah. I guess I'm a little bit scared of gates surrounding here. Do I go into this? I don't need to worry about here. He's too far out of the way. I think I summon Guardian, potentially. It gives him 1 more life, but I don't think that's big of a deal here. I think this is the play. And then you go here. You probably go here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Not sure if this is correct, but it looks fine. And I do need magic as the... I think 1 life is worth the magic on Phoenix Elves. Alright, Flare seems actually decent in this matchup. Divine Retribution I think is bad. We could go all the way up to you-know-what magic, but not sure if it's worth it. What's my last few cards? I guess I have all good stuff. Can I justify Flare? I think I can, actually. Am I afraid of some big... With 2 magic, I don't think I'm afraid of a Giant Blood Summon. Okay, I think I keep it. This is kind of greedy for me to keep this, though. I think it's too good in this matchup, though. Yeah. Let's see if I get punished for my greed. Sum the Summoner. Common the Common. Chap the Champion. Maybe they have an all event hand? True. True. Oh, interesting. Alright, this is definitely a flare turn. The next turn is definitely a flare turn. They've used 1 purge, so Archer is still not the best defense. Alright, going for the gate hit. Alright, I think this is... The issue here is I have no good targets to hit with Maldara to keep her safe. So this is definitely a flare turn. Maldara probably push up flare. The question is just like an archer hitting a gate. Maldara could hit the 4 health gate. The problem is I'm not sure how to keep her protected. Because I mean the archer would have to be right here. And that's not good. You know what we could do, which would be kind of funny? The problem is Purge. I was going to say I could do like an archer right here. But the Purge would kill the archer during movement phase, and then he could get an archer to hit me, potentially with something big. Alright, let's not think too much. The question is, do I keep Vanessa alive or not? This is a good turn to... I have a free attack, so might as well. And we don't want this archer to be converted here. Yeah, something like this I think makes no sense. Gate might be a discarded gate. We can actually push up. No, we should push up, right? And then we can... this is a flare turn then, if I push up. And then I'd probably discard the gate. No, I feel like discarding gates in this position is pretty bad. Anyways. No, I think I need to keep the gate. Anyways. Thinking too much. Oh, got lucky there. And then this is, we said flare, play. And we're being pretty greedy here, but I think it's fine. Greedy, greedy. It's good to have a lot of magic now, either because of dragon or because we just have a lot of our 2 costs coming up. This archer was kind of bad in a certain way, wasn't it? Anyways, it's fine. Not sure if the flare was worth it. It could be that Muldar should just be behind here. Discard the flare. That was probably better. Muldar just back 1, push up the guardian. Discard flare. Yeah. The good news is that he most likely does not have his last carrier. I think he already summoned 3 of them, and most likely discarded the last one. So the only way he can summon carriers are through Retalis. Champ the champion. Yeah, I think gates are too good to keep Maldara safe to discard 1. Unless, like, I'm going to get Drake next turn. Speaking of which, I think Drake's amazing in this matchup. Drake is probably really good. Issue is that if I had an early hand, I think I would discard a heavy for it. But I just can't bet on it. I guess the warrior out. Summons another warrior. Okay. The question is this a spirit turn coming up? Actually seems pretty good. If Archer lived, it definitely would be a spirit turn. Archer dying, still might be. Alright, so we have a pretty big play here, I think. Okay, I just need to think afterwards. So it's definitely Guardian here. I think this is a spirit play. That way we can get some damage on Retalis. That's very worth it. I think I do need an Ember. I was just thinking in terms of keeping Maldara safe this turn. Otherwise, I have to summon a gate, which sounds really bad. So Beast has to stay here. Is this more worth it? I feel like this is more worth it. I was going to say go here. How do I keep myself safe afterwards? Still kind of scary, to be honest. Anyways. Something like this. Do I put the gate here? No, I don't think so. Alrighty. Alright. Nice. The question is what comes back. Probably the Ember Mage, if I had to guess. It is kind of scary, though. No, maybe it has to be Vanessa, and then I take 2 from a carrier next turn. In a certain way, that's actually the best, isn't it? No, because I potentially get purged. Vanessa I can't just because of purge. Yeah, something like this. I think this was a mistake by me. The Guardian... no, no, this was good. This is fine. There's so many threats I need to think about. Oh, there he is! The big Draco. Big Draco. Maybe it's a bait to kill Ratellis here. Alright, we get the last Pyre. Blood Summon. So Maldara potentially takes 2. Have to play a little safe with her after this, but I'm in a really good board state. So, should be fine. So Maldara has to play backline after this. The question is how many units do I want to kill this turn? Is an interesting one. Okay. Main thing is I have to keep Maldara safe. Maldara at 4 is also not as bad as if it would be higher. Though I do have to be careful of some type of shenanigans. The main question is here is how many units do we want to kill this turn? I guess we just kill 2. If we can get rid of these carriers, it's actually pretty decent. So I don't think we're summoning anything this turn. I don't want to get hit by a carrier chain. Maybe something like this. Then Vanessa, I guess, goes in front. Maybe I do need to summon a beast. No. I think Vanessa here is probably fine outside of... because Blood Summon would just be 2, right? And you can't put a equipment on it. Yeah. Maybe I regret my words later. One of these gates does have to go down, though. I think because Maldara is low, potentially gates like this are fine. Yeah. Also to protect against Blood Summon. Alrighty. Ooh, a little bit risky. Oh, that's quite the whiff. I need to rethink then with these whiffs how I do it. At least he gets 1 less life. With these whiffs, I think Guardian goes there. Yeah, that's probably it. And then our hand's pretty good. The question is, do we keep old Papa? I kind of do want to, but I don't think it's good. It's actually really good in this position. Good news, I only gave him 2. That's the highlight. I think I need to get rid of old Papa. Tragic. Hopefully against Davood, I'm able to summon it. Do we need to? For an archer also. We'll keep it. We'll keep it for people. The people. I'm very happy I did fast attack animations. We'd be down to like 19 minutes otherwise. A tip for all the new people. FK getting desperate. Yeah. I think it's just going to be a lot of carrier chains now, and I just have to be careful of this last blood summon, because he already used one blood summon that turn. This gate was kind of crucial in the end, otherwise I could have gotten blood summon from the side. Question is if I kill my own gate here is the main thing. Alright, we're gonna get the carrier spamming. For carrier spamming, you basically just want to get rid of one at a time. This is a double beast turn. I think I have to kill my own gate here also. Killing my own gate, keep Vanessa here, kill Madara here. The question is, do we double beast or not? Double guardian, double beast. Double beast seems good. As long as I can kill 2 carriers, it's good. I'm not sure if it's worth it, actually. Question here is not to run out of time. So he's at 1 magic. All right. This guardian dies next turn, so it feels like I do have to summon potentially double guardian. Let's see. Let us see. Can I push up with Maldara? No. Also, I can't kill this gate with this positioning. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Anyways, I can't think too much about this turn. Let's do some back and forths. Actually, Maldara needs to move, doesn't she? Yeah. Wait, oh no, blood summon. Probably here. There's too many threats to think about in this matchup. It's actually kind of nuts. Don't double fail me now, please. Nice, we get one. Alright, I have to sadly get rid of this thing. And we're good. Good things are Telus at 5, so only 2 more blood summons. They do need to potentially... It's too bad Engage doesn't work on, or Shove doesn't work on champions, or on summoners. I go away for a bit and the first thing I see is that you discard Drake. True, Nestle, true. Tragedy. I wish I could... Hopefully the Davood game is a Drake game. I need to summon it early. Sorry, I need it in my hand early. Because I think Drake's actually amazing in this matchup. Like, Drake sounds incredible. On carrier chains, get to shoot through gates, potentially threaten Ritalis. Like, Drake sounds amazing. Also, just, what is it? 8 health? Oh, 10 health. Yeah, no. I'll try to get I'll try to. Hopefully, Davood's not listening. No, I'm kidding. Even if Davood's listening, he plays against Bean. He knows the Drake. Bean loves the Drake. I think there's also. I think because of the hand curve, which I had to summon a lot of archers, but ideally I would not. Yeah, we have some. Our ending hand's really good. We have 3 beasts. As long as we get rid of the infection, should be in a decent spot. Okay, looks like we get some resources. Ah, cool play. Using cultists here. They're running out of cards though, which is nice. So we'll just end with the swarm. And Maldara is pretty good at the swarm, especially with these gate positions. It's also kind of nice because you have a super magic heavy hand. So I'm not complaining. Looks like one of our guardians is going to live. And the good thing is we can have a beast here when it gets infected. Do they go for the warrior attack and potentially kill it? Okay. It's pretty good for us. The question is, what do I do with this guardian? Okay. So B sounds too good to pass off. That said, there is an argument for a Maldaria hit. And then do something on this side of the board, get back the Guardian to this position. That actually sounds better, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's the better play, actually. Kind of feels bad just summon a Archer for a 3/3. But potentially we can get rid of 2. The question is, do we do an Archer here to completely kill this carrier or not? And I think no. I think this is actually the better play. Okay. 1, 2. He can go for this beast then, but then it's kind of out of the way. Or actually, what am I doing? No, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, something like this. I don't have time to really think too much here, also. I could also try to go for this one. The problem is pushing this one then, because I don't want the beast to get double attacked. 1, 2, 1, 2. He could get double attacked regardless, I guess. So maybe it's just... Yeah, maybe it's just this. Okay, cool. We're chilling. That way also if Maldara misses, I can kill the carrier. Okay, get it, nice. Then get the 3/3. And pushing doesn't actually matter here, I don't think. So might as well push. Do I push? 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess they could heal it back up. So no. And we are chilling, I think. Maybe this beast was a mistake because he can just reinfect the beast. But then it gives me this alleyway, so it's actually not the worst. And also, it doesn't clog up the space. That requires 2 moves, potentially opens this gate spot. I think it's actually fine. Because I do need to get these carriers out of this spot. And a carrier here, I guess, is a little bit scary for blood summon reasons, but I do have another gate. Yeah, I think this is fine. Zombie land. Can't Drake through... am I that bad? I don't realize that Drake can't through... Oh, may attack through units. Why does Drake not have flying? That's another thing. Please, they should have flying. Like, why does Drake not have flying? Like, I think this thing is bad enough. Oh, okay, so he summoned his last one. So all carries have been summoned. That's good. So only carries which can be done is through infects and blood summons. That's pretty decent. Yeah, why does Drake not have flying? Plat Hat, please buff Fire Drake. Give it flying. I guess it would be the first card with 3 abilities, though. Would be the only reason why that would not be a thing. Ooh, that's crazy whiff. The hell? He can still... No, he doesn't have the attacks. That's a crazy whiff. 2 bad whiffs by poor Narco. Okay, so the Guardian's low. We can get rid of more of Zombieland. We can also push this carry out of the way. I just can't really think too much here, I think. Try to get rid of some zombies. Then get you out of the way, I think, is the way to do this. Maybe over here, actually. No, because this allows me to... this is fine. Can't think too much. Too low. Too low on time. Slowly getting rid of the zombie invasion. We're not discarding anything. It's like we're playing one of those horror movies. Yeah, lots of bad whiffs on the Fallen Kingdom side, agreed. Ice Golem has 3 abilities? Oh, true, Nestle. His wings have been clipped. I thought this question was posed in Ben's stream. The wings have been clipped. Zombie land, true. Gets the 2 for 2, more zombie land. More zombie land. They could go for the gate if they wanted to. I mean, next turn I could double beast, get a hit on Rotalis. Is that worth it, though? Not sure. Probably not. The cool thing is Guardian can push before... this beast can't be here because it's going to start another chain. 1, 1, 2 is safe here. So definitely a beast here. Wildfire. Actually, maybe I can't push. Is this bad by me? Interesting. I'm not sure how this interaction works, to be honest. I think I can push before it does damage, right? After this, but if it dies before the push, then I don't think it does, in which case this is bad. I do have to do something like this. to make sure I don't run out of time. If I actually can just clear the zombies here, I think we're good. The BM back and forth. 1, 1, 2. I just want to make sure this is not in zombie range. Okay, good. You. I wish I got 3 attacks though, I guess. Yeah, I think it dies before I can push. Anyways, it's not that important. Alright, the zombie invasion is dead. For right now. And then you have to go back. I don't want you to turn to a zombie. Beast might have been able to been pushed back, but yeah. Alright, we have a flare, so we have 1 turn of. I don't trust it. I'm too far ahead to want to risk it. Sorry guys, I can't talk much when I only have 12 minutes left. For my previous series, I take too long on my turns already. Alright, they summon the archer. Interesting thing here is if he gets the 2-on-2 with the cultist, the beast kills itself. That's actually a pretty funny interaction. There we get another carrier. Trying to do the zombie stuff. I guess this would be the argument for taking extra damage on the Guardian to prevent this from happening. The last card is Retribution. He potentially has 1 more zombie summon after I clear these ones. So 1 beast should live based off this. Okay, he goes for that beast. It's fine. No, that's a rough one. Very rough. Especially because I can do this now. I'm thinking something like this. Don't want to think too hard. Just get rid of some zombies. Get you out of there. I have 1 more move, I guess. I mean, I could, and this would be his last sort of hurrah, but I don't want to get double zombied. Yeah. Is there a reason to summon the archer? Yeah, so I can kill this thing. Okay. Can't think too much. Ideally, I could clear this board, but I still want this thing to get no more zombie infection. Let the zombies not get infected. Alright. They have 3 cards left. Potentially just one more infect. I'm not sure this is the right way of doing this, to be honest. It could be that the proper way to do this is Phoenix Solve is just to push up. Because if I didn't get the damage on Ratalis early, he still would have 2 more Blood Summons, which is kind of nutty. The new Fallen Kingdoms is just really strong, I think. And I got very lucky with his carries whiffing twice. Yeah, he has to do that, otherwise the archer gets him next turn. So nice play by him. He kind of has to hope for a misplay here. I think I just have to be careful of Blood Summon here. He gets it, and then potentially if his warrior gets it, guess a 3 out of 3 could be. I think I'm still winning, but it just gets more complicated. Yeah, nice. Alright, so no more carries is very nice. I think his last card's probably a Blood Summon or something. So I just have to be careful of that. Definitely don't want to kill this gate. Is there a way to kill this thing? Let's think. I'll give myself 30 seconds to think about this. Is there a reason not to double guard here and just kill this thing? I don't see a reason why not. Double guards. Alrighty. Beast, we could have moved here, but we don't want to move it anywhere because this archer could kill next turn. The question is, what's the last 3 cards? It's definitely a Blood Summon, and I'm assuming maybe 2 warriors or something. But yeah, I need to rethink this matchup a little bit. I'm not really happy with how I played it. It could be that you have to summon Drake in this matchup for the economy, because I'm not sure how you push up with Blood Summon is the main thing. But at the same time, okay, going for the double attack. So last card is definitely not Blood Summon then. The cool thing is I can push up with Maldara next turn. Flare. I guess the worst would be like a Cultist Purge. Cultist Purge, though, I still live. Alright, Maldara can go back, or can push up here. Alright, so it's going to be you. Wait. No. This was bad on me. It should be you. You. Gate in the back. And then we attack. Maybe I could have done this turn better. Attack. Was there a way to guarantee the archer kill? Maybe. No, purge. Last turn, purge. That's a great finish. Purge on your summoner. GG's. Sorry about your dice. Those two whiffs. Rolls can't be worth a damn. Want to chat or are you? That was a fun game. What do you guys think about this matchup? This game lasted longer than expected. The zombie horde. I think all right, Nurko is going to come on. We'll chat a bit, and then we have the same matchup against Davood. What do you guys in chat think about this matchup? I think this is... Or let's actually... Where's Eden to do this? Maybe I can do a poll. I think this matchup seems pretty interesting. Okay. Cool, we'll just go on the Discord. Hey, Naruko. How do I say your name? Naruko? Hey. Naruko, cool.
Yeah. Hi. Cherez, right? Or Cherez?
Yeah, both work. I don't... Whatever you want to call me. How you doing? What did you think about the match?
Oh, that was tough. That 3 gates in a row positioning that you did. I lost to the same thing. I can't remember who. I think it was Guy Tarsek. Or someone else. Very, very solid defense.
Yeah.
Because you kind of expect Phoenix Elves to be very offensive, but when they hole up like that, they create like a killing zone. It's kind of hard to fight against that.
Yeah, I think it's
very good.
Oh, thank you. No, I think you did a great job. I think honestly, I would have lost if your carriers rolled better, or at least it would have been a lot harder.
It would have been a lot better, I guess. Yeah.
the
I
two.
don't know about winning, but I would have given you a better fight.
No, but you did a
You were
great
just
job.
rolling like a beast. Like everything was like exactly what you needed.
Exactly. Yeah, my rolls were pretty on top. My rolls were really good. Yeah, I'm not sure. The killing field I think is good just against Fallen Kingdoms, just because the like your range game as Fallen Kingdoms is pretty bad in general. So you have to usually do swords. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so but yeah, no, I think. What do you think about this matchup in general, though? Phoenix Elves versus Fallen Kingdoms.
Prior to coming into this match, I thought it was pretty even.
Mm.
Like, I Phoenix Elves is they're I find them quite susceptible to getting assassinated or right, ambushed. Right, I
Yep.
feel like Obsidian Dwarves and Wayfarers have like ways to get in. Skyspear Avians as well. Anyone that can go to the back line easily has a chance of sniping Maldaria with their lowest HP. But after this, like the last two matches, I might reconsider that. I thought it was more. I thought it was like a 50-50 matchup. Like whoever got like better rolls or better card draw would win.
It definitely might be. I mean,
I'm
I
not
definitely
so
got the
sure.
better. I definitely got the better card rolls though, so that might still be to your point. Sometimes you miss the coin flip twice.
Right, absolutely. Ugh. I think I got two champions in um, the first two draws. So I think what's his name? Dragos.
Hmm.
Basically the one that I managed to summon. He was in the first hand, and then the second one it was Gul'das. But I don't think Gul'das is very good in the Phoenix Elves matchup because they have all sorts of ways to blow him up.
Agreed. I think it's probably one of the worst matchups. Like you really like it against like for example Storm Goblins or Sand Goblins or like chip damage, but I think Phoenix Elves had a little bit more burst. Um, you had some really cool combos. I think I really enjoyed. You had a sick combo. What was it? The with your champion where you killed the. I think you whiffed the dice, but where was this one? You had a really cool turn.
Ah, I
The
think it was I had a cultist that was in between an Ember Mage on one health
oh yeah yeah yeah.
and a
Let me find.
I think it was an Ember Archer. Blew up one, killed the Archer with the Dragos, and then I managed to I think jump
Yeah, this turn.
with a Skeleton Archer somewhere there. Can't quite remember. Something
Yeah.
like that. But one good move is not enough to overcome all of that.
No, I think you played
How
well.
do you feel about the matchup?
Yeah, I'm curious. I think before the nerf slash buffs to so I think the blood summon nerfs definitely affected the assassination potential in this matchup of Fallen Kingdoms, like the winning by assassination because you can't do these giant blood summon chains. At the
Right.
same time, in terms of econ, they're definitely way better than they were back then. Um, so the question is Phoenix Elves better at econ than Fallen Kingdoms are? And it seems like maybe barely. So it's an interesting mix, but I think you did a good job trying to get dice on Maldara early on, try to get her out of the picture. Um,
Right.
I
I noticed
just
you have a
sorry.
silver medal for Fallen Kingdom, so you know the matchup, or you know what it's like to play on the opposite side. Oh, yeah, you know what to look out for.
Yeah,
Well
Fallen
done.
Blood Summon is always scary. Yeah, it's trying to, especially I was in the VOD. I was like, I just hope he doesn't have Blood Summon turn one because there are hands Fallen Kingdoms can have with just turn one you just lose, or turn two you just lose. Um, some type of Blood
Oh,
Summon.
really?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
surely didn't feel that. I haven't
I
felt that at any time recently.
think it's only against certain
But this was
matchups. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
If you have like a turn two or turn one, like Blood Summon, Purge, Double Warrior, you can like almost burst down a 10 health gate or potentially get the opponent's champion very low. But it's like a very specific hand and usually doesn't happen. Um,
Hmm.
but there's some cool stuff.
Wow, I'll definitely look out for that then.
But that's cool. How have you been enjoying Live League overall? You're pretty.
Oh, I think it's a lot of fun, especially getting to fight a lot of high tier players It feels like we're scattered around the world here and there, and it's kind of hard to find players in real life locally. We're always
True.
a few bits and pieces here and there, maybe 10, 20. I don't know. It feels like there's more online, or maybe it's just my perception.
I agree. I think in person I haven't met too many people, even being from New York. I think the community is a lot smaller. The only time I've seen or I've heard a lot of people communing is when they have I think once a year they have at GamesCon they have like a big Summoner Wars and a lot of the people from the Discord show up. Um,
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I think we're on our end. We're trying to grow it, or it's in its infancy, I guess. It feels like, well, at least locally for us, we're in the Philippines.
oh, cool.
Unmatched and Dice Throne are the main draws. They
Mm.
bring dozens of people, which is a shame. Well, good for them, but I wish more people played Summoner Wars. Then again, it is a bit more. No, it's a lot more complex, I'd say, in terms of depth. So
Yeah, no,
maybe it's harder to get into.
I hope that I think the one thing which was kind of sad for the community in general is that a lot of people have been joining since the. So where did you discover the online community? I guess was it through the app or was it through just you had the board game and you were trying to see if there was more people playing, or how did you discover it? I guess.
I discovered the app through some of the players that were here locally because there's some, I
Mm.
guess, OGs that played first edition, and then I started playing the game. I think end of May, start of June, at a convention, and they said, you should try out Summoner Wars online if you enjoyed the game so much here in person. I was like, okay, we'll see, because I had to pay another fee, which was subscription or buying the decks individually. So after I committed, okay, I'm gonna start buying decks. I'm gonna keep practicing.
Mm.
From August onwards, I've just been playing over
That's
and
sick.
over again.
You're so good for also just starting in August, and I can see you've played 2 seasons. Like, it's really cool to see all the amazing new players. I know you, Exile, in our group especially, just a ton of new people who are just so good and have started. Like, I've been playing for 2 years, I guess, at this point. Damn, I feel old now. But have you? I guess you haven't been to. Once usually it's like once every half a year. There's a Plat Hat tournament, but recently there hasn't been because Joe is um, uh, busy. But usually you have to choose.
Swamped with work.
Yeah, swamped with work. Um, but usually you have to choose basically 4 factions to bring for like a 4-week tournament, or 2 week.
Wow.
2 week. Which factions would you think you would bring at this point?
Huh. Good question. It feels like trying to figure out what to bring, like for LiveLeague or for the Turtle Terror.
Turtle Dark Whip. Which are your favorite 4? I guess.
Yes. Fallen Kingdom, Sky Spear Avians, maybe Swamp Orcs, maybe Polar Dwarves, maybe those 4.
That's a fun combo. Yeah. Those are very cool factions. All also relatively honest factions, which are it's fun.
Who's dishonest? Spectral Con.
Exactly. I think.
Awful. Hate those guys.
Exactly. I think they might be. I know Crimson Order gets more hate on Discord, but I think the sentiment is there's like a hidden simmering sentiment, just hatred of the foxes.
That is very true, especially coming off last season. It felt like everyone and their mother was playing Crimson Order. What a nightmare! But they are beaten. They can be beaten because if you looked at the top 10 leaderboards last season, they never got super high. I think 1300, lower 1300s was their highest rank. And then when you looked at Spectral Conclave, I think the top 10, the lowest one there was in the 1300s, and the highest was like 1550.
True.
Insane range. So like even the lowest of the highest of the Crimson Order couldn't even reach the lowest of
The Spectral Conclave. Yeah, I think that's a great point. Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Dead Sans. I don't know if you fought him. What a monster. There's no optimal trade against the guy. You will give him boost or lose ground.
Yeah, Dead Sounds is really, really good. Great player. Also a newish player. I guess he's joined before you, but at least a A year. I call everyone who's a year old a new player. But
Oh,
yeah, that sounds. I think to your point, I think most people or most like top players agree that Spectral Conclave is a much stronger deck than Crimson Order, just because they have more tools. Crimson Order are pretty honest, like even though they're annoying because of the cultists
they're
coming back.
annoying.
Yeah, but you kind of know
But
what
like,
they can do.
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
yep, absolutely.
versus.
And if you have like a strong deck, I mean, units that can kill weak units en masse, you can farm a ton. So you could probably summon more things than you usually could.
True. Yeah, very true. Yeah, you can summon all your champions sometimes. Like for example, as Tundra Orcs or as.
Absolutely. They're just really, I'd say like Crimson Order is really, really good against assassination decks
mm,
because they have like, it feels like they have a limited time frame to enter and either snipe, and they don't have the econ to outlast like the swarm of vampires coming your way, right?
yeah. No, completely.
Feels like a tough matchup. Feels like a tough matchup.
Agreed. Yeah, I think they're also one of the reasons. It's similar to like one thing which I noticed is I always thought like for example Phoenix Elves was a weaker deck, but then I realized it's just because like I mostly play like the goblins, so like the sand goblins and the storm goblins, and against those two decks they're really bad, but against other decks
Yeah.
they're really good. And I think a lot of people who, for example, I know that Tundra Orcs or Cave Goblins are very weak against Crimson Order, so people who mainly play those two factions probably think that Crimson Order is like very powerful, even though as a like I said, as a Sand Goblins, Storm Goblins player, I don't really think of them as like I think that they're fair. So I think
Like
what you play
50-50, right?
exactly, yeah, 50-50 ish.
48.
I think probably Sand Goblins are slightly favored, and Storm Goblins are also slightly favored, but yeah, I think it's definitely it definitely has two interesting matchups.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree.
Anyways, do you have any
Who
more?
else do you like?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Who else do you like besides Phoenix Elves? Like in this, like in general. Because I,
Yeah,
I mentioned mine before. Like I'd bring the tournament, but it makes you think like, oh, if you like Phoenix Elves, what else could you like?
so I definitely like. So I like Storm Goblins. I like Cave Goblins. I like. I'm starting to really like the Isle of Wicked. To be honest, Nestle's got me on that train. There, they seem very strong. They seem like more complicated to learn how to play because you need to discard heavy, but also you need to sort of realize which cards are like before I would just discard everything, but now it's kind of like it's kind of a puzzle. Like dancers are very good in this matchup versus crab knights are really good in this matchup. So I'm going to keep on to those. Um, so it's like discard heavy, but at the same time, it's like oh fighters are useless in this matchup. I'm gonna discard them all, which is kind of cool. Um,
That is true.
I
It is
am.
interesting. Like just watching him, it feels like he sets the meta in a way.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you can do that? That's what it feels like watching Nestle. It's like, oh, these five factions, and each one of them is number one in the world. It's like, okay.
Yeah, Nestle's so good. 100%. It's like similar to yeah. There's certain players like that on certain factions, like of course, Vexer Shadow Elves, uh,
Yeah.
Prophet,
Me,
Sand Goblins. Me is really good. Yeah, OD me
me
is
with the
crazy.
OD, David Long with the PD.
Exactly. Another great Swamp Orcs with the Astro is also always a delight to watch because he also plays it like very conservatively, which is cool to see. Um,
Mm,
Aaron also really
I
good at.
love
Yeah.
that. It feels like there are decks to express each one's personality.
100%. The other one, which is really cool to see, is like Water D and Massimo playing breakers, because those are two probably the best breakers players, and just watching them play breakers is just such an art form, just like how they are able to utilize pushes to like maximize value.
I think I was on the receiving end of one of those things. I think it was. Let me check again. Was it? I think it was. I think it was. No, it wasn't Jexic. It was. Ah, let me check again. Shoots. He did
Oh,
this thing
shoots.
where he had like this, uh, a column of three. And it's
Mm.
kind of like the reverse of what you would do like with a donkey stack. So you kind of so it's the last one in the column, like the farthest away from you, that hits first, pushes the next one. That one attacks and then pushes the next one, So it's basically 3 shots down a single line.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, you can do some nuts things. Yeah, just like you said, push, 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 push. It's
I
also
thought they
cool.
were weak, and then they showed
Then you
up
see
like
that.
menacing.
They have lots of tricks.
Clearly, I haven't been maximizing their potential.
Yep. All right, dude. I need to play Davood now.
Oh yeah, good luck with
But
that.
thank you
Maybe
so
you'll
much.
pick up something from our matchup.
I'm hoping that he has as bad dice as you do. That's my goal. That's my hope.
Fair. Understood. I mean, looking for the. What did you get? Are you one?
Hmm?
Okay, so you're currently 2-1.
Yes, I lost to Exile. So if I win this one, I guess I go. I mean, to be honest, I don't care. Like it's fun. Like we're in Division 4 and we're playing, tournament champions, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's more
That's
it's more
true.
fun.
And it's all for fun. It's nothing that we really win per se, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Like even for like the Plat Hat tournaments, the most you win is like a $50 gift card. It's like not. It's more your own pride, I guess. But
Yeah, it's more for the pride. I'd
yeah.
agree. I'd agree. Just to say to everyone, it's like, at this moment, at this point of time, I was the best.
Exactly. But there's like, for example, look, there's plenty of people, like, because it's inherently a dice game. You have situations where really good players get out, very early on in tournaments. So it doesn't look. At the end of the day, have fun, I guess, is the main thing.
Very true. Very true. I mean, if not for the dice, it would be just like chess, and then it would be a truly, completely skill-based game.
Yeah, and then also kind of more boring, I feel like. I think one of the amazing thing about dice is that you do end up in crazy situations you never thought about. Uh,
True.
but
There's just
that's
the asymmetry of Summoner Wars that makes it beautiful.
exactly. And sometimes going for those, like 60% plays, just sometimes it works, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me and for the game. Next
Oh
time,
yes, thank you for having me on.
no, great game. Hopefully your dice are better against your other opponents. Against me, they can stay bad, but against everyone else, they have to.
I got you.
Stay the same.
Thanks a bunch.
All right.
Good luck in your next
Talk to you
game.
later. Thank you. Talk to you later. All right, that was a lot of fun. So I have my Davood match coming up. Eden's in chat. What is he saying? What's our trash are you saying, Eden? Yeah, I agreed. If there was no bad whiffs, it would have been closer. Um, Crimson Order honest? Yeah, I think Crimson Order are pretty. I mean, it matters if you count honesty rolling back cultists. They sometimes can be very not honest, but in terms of like what they can do in a turn, it's pretty honest. That's what I mean by honest. I need an honesty tier stream. Keep the surprise. Keep getting surprised by these takes. True. I should do that at some point. Maybe tomorrow. I'm glad I converted another one. I am the meta. Yeah, Eden's tree. Eden's not Eden's tree. Eden's cave goblins is what we all aspire to be. Sylphira is in the last loss, obviously. True, Hergata. That was a very close game. That was a fun one against Exile. Don't talk trash, I talk truth. Alright, guys, so we have our game versus Davood now. Let me ask him if he's ready. Ready? Alright, let me make some more tea while I'm waiting for him to be ready. Alright, I think from that's I think I definitely could have played better. The question is in terms of cards. I think Fire Drake might be a key card in this matchup. Alright, Davood is ready. Let's go! Should be a fun one. Alright, so now they're going first. We have Phoenix starting hand, double Ember Mage. I feel like Ember Mages are pretty trash in this matchup. Maybe good for like defending a flank. Ember Mages are probably fine as long as you can avoid being within summoning spot or 2 spaces of a cultist. Because cultists just one-shot them. Who are you picking in a Turtle Terror game, Eden? Cave Goblins, of course. Eden's Cave Goblins will take it right, you never forget. Ooh, are they going to go for like a... Take the forward gate spot, makes sense. At least you have a gate. Without a gate, this would kind of be really scary. You lie! Cool thing is we can... It's actually an interesting decision whether Davood takes the summoning spell with an archer, because it gives a free Maldara hit. Where am I summoning my gate this game? Luckily they can't do the... Oh, yeah, Purge makes sense. Get this Guardian very low. Interesting. So 1 Purge down. I think I need to kill this Guardian. So he has 2 cards in hand, which means that one of them might be... Let's see how much he discards. I'm assuming he's going to discard both, knowing Davood. Which is scary. The question is, do I want to match gates or not? I don't think so. I think I want to go this side. Ideally, matching gates against Fallen Kingdoms is relatively decent, just because it prevents Blood Summon craziness, just like it is against Wayfarers. So by matching gates, I mean I would build a gate here. That said, I do want Maldara to hit, and a gate here prevents Maldara from hitting anything down this line. And also, I think I have better, I do have better range game, so I want him to come to me, which is the side of the board where it's more open. The issue with this matchup is Davood's, of course, an amazing player, but he also plays against Bean, who's probably one of the best Phoenix Elves player, if not the best Phoenix Elf player. I guess Snag was the other one, which I know who plays a lot of Phoenix Elves. So I have to confuse him. And the way I confuse him is by not summoning Fire Drake. Yep. Ideally, I'd love to double discard here. Okay, not going for the Purge play. We at least know he has Purge. So the way we beat Davood is to time him out. Yep. That's my plan. That's my plan, is to time out Davood. Already got 5 minutes off the clock. Have to play Jexic speed turns. Okay, I kind of like the not pushing carrier up. Okay. Retalis gets also further up, which is more threatening. The question is, do I push Guardian up or do I kill the Guardian? This is also a little bit more scary because I have to come to him. So the question here is, do I match gates or not? And I think I don't. Do I summon anything this turn? I don't think so, to be honest. I think this is just Guardian hit gate. Bring Maldara to a better position. Do I want to gate here or here is the main question. I could have Maldara hit. Here feels a little better. Just because Maldara then has 2 lanes. Here's kind of nice. But then Maldara's not in the fray. In which case I need to hope for another gate. So that gets a little bit tricky. This gate's actually pretty important for this. I could also put a gate over here, but that seems really bad. Not sure about this gate position. Here is nice because it threatens, gives Maldara 2 spaces to work with. Alright, I'm giving myself 10 seconds to think about this, and then I go. Alright, let's first think about, what does Maldara go? Probably here. Is there a reason to go up 1? I mean, look, triple blood summon, Maldara gets hit regardless. Well, up 1 is not good, because then the Guardian can get killed. And then Archer hits. Alright, where does this gate go? So what I'm thinking is here. That way the Blood Beast, I get this nice Blood Beast position if he tries to clog this gate. That said, this is super susceptible to Blood Summon clogging, so maybe it's not the best. I'm thinking here, maybe. Or here. I'm thinking here. Attack gate. And then we are triple discarding, I think. Argument to keep the Guardian. I think I keep the Guardian. Just because if we end up with some crazy hand where I draw a bunch of... Yeah, it's good to keep the Guardian. I was afraid of drawing a bunch of events, and then I get wrecked. Ah, Davood, don't go so quickly! I need to take my tea off! Alright. T is successfully saved. Does he have a carrier? He does. Cool. A lot of really good Fallen Kingdoms players do this. I know Aaron does this a lot. Just keep the archers in the back. Just it never hurts for a combo. This is looking like just a beast. A beast turn. Retribution's a discard. I'm a little bit scared here, but I'm not sure if I want to summon another gate. I could do another gate over here, I'm guessing. Or maybe I don't want to keep the gate. Anyways, let's do the attacks first. Build. Blood Summon here is just super scary down this line. Because you get 5. I just don't want to summon a gate for this. That's the main thing. Am I being greedy? Maybe. Just pray for no Blood Summon. So maybe this gate should have been... No. I could put a gate here. Alright, I'm giving myself 10 seconds and then going to do the move. 8 magic is kind of scary though. I think I might have to summon a gate here. The problem with that is he's just going to play around that then. Versus a gate here doesn't allow me to retreat. Ah, whatever. I don't think I have the time to think about this. The question is, do I put a gate here? I kind of like that, to be honest. This might be... Or do I keep it for flexibility? I think I need to keep my hand flowing, to be honest. Okay. Anyways. We have 45 minutes. Can't be thinking too much. Oh, there might go my dice. At least it was not 2, like Nestle said. Do I want to get rid of Guardian? I think I do. So Retribution is definitely going. Discard. No, I think Guardian's actually really good in this matchup. I don't want to discard Guardians. I would have the Holios Ember Mage. I feel like Guardians are better than... I think they're equal to Beasts in this matchup. But they're better, of course, defenders. The question is, does Maldara take 6 damage to the face here? Let's just hope Davood discarded his blood summons like he did versus Vexer. Okay, yay, no blood summon, let's go! Let's go, no blood summon. This is kind of a cool strategy. I think Davood's just slowly chipping away. Ratal's still at 14 health. Meanwhile, my units are slowly disappearing. The issue is if this is a strategy which works on 45 minutes. This is definitely a good strategy for 3 days. I'm not sure if this works for 45 minutes. 8 magic and falling to summon giant octopus bot. Nice change of pace to be ahead of time for once. Guess this is not going to last long. Hey, Hergrad, I'm still ahead. I'm still ahead. Oh, he's going to go for the triple attack. Alright, good that we... Oh, cool. Cool idea. Alright, carrier. Don't fail me now. Oh! God bless! God bless! The carriers love me today. God bless! Alright, do we have a cool Phoenix turn? I guess this turn is the main thing here. He's killing these gates. Alright, this turn is a little bit important because I got lucky. So the most straightforward thing to do would be to beast. I could kill this warrior. Is Phoenix worth it here though? I think I have to kill my own beast. The main question is Phoenix worth it here? I guess I got a little bit of tempo. He's at 6 magic, so potentially there's a summoner. And he is playing on tempo, so I think Phoenix is worth it. Cool thing is we can summon a lot of units. The thing which you need to be careful of is we don't want to get purged. Issue here is Ratalis is so high. But I think this is fine. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, something like this probably. And then we discard Holios. Try to get some tempo back, I think is the way to do this. Cool thing is Guardian here prevent some type of shenanigans with Blood Summon. Basically, this is a Blood Summon preventer in some ways. At least a walking Blood Summon. If it's 4 health, it doesn't matter. This is a Cultist Death Trap here. The good thing is he used 1 Purge already. So, and there's a good chance he doesn't have another one. Yeah, anyways. I'm going to try to play quicker. Otherwise, her Grot is going to make fun of me. So attack order, make sure I do it correctly. Then attack, just to be safe. I could attack this gate, but I don't think I have the attacks to spare normally to kill a 10 health gate as Phoenix Elves, especially when Moldara is not close. So sad Holios, but potentially a dragon later. Alright, we got potentially a giant. If Davood summons a summoner or summons a champion this turn, this is actually really good for us. Alright, no Cultist Purge is what we're hoping for. Damn, I wish I had a gate, because I think Moldara is supposed to push up here. Also, this beast, I should have potentially attacked this beast with Moldara last turn instead of attacking with the Ember Mage and just hope that That's it. When you kill, you have to make sure the zombies die. Prevent the spread of the zombies. Unless you're like Storm Goblins, in which case you don't care about the spread of the zombie. Oh no, Holy Summon. Luck won these games on stream. True. True. Oh, archers kind of feel like shit in this matchup, though. Alright, double miss carriers. Don't do me dirty. Sad. This might be a flare turn, I think. Oh god. Scary. The question is, how do we stop the infection? So Davood at 5, so I don't need to worry about Summoner. This definitely is a flare turn. The question is, am I summoning anything? Is this a Phoenix turn also? Probably not. If I could kill those 2 carriers, it could be, but then he just summons another one. Archer dies, next Archer dies. Then I just have to pray for good dice. Archers are such shit in this matchup. Because ideally I would have like an Archer here. Question is I can't. So Moldara's not doing anything this turn. Is the main thing. It does probably have to move away. I think I want to get rid of a warrior. Alright, we can just pray that he has no more carriers, but he's down to... he already has 12 discards, so I'm assuming he does have a lot of carriers. Is it worth it to kill this warrior, get double infected? I guess I'd much rather have carriers than warriors, or do I? Or do I? So potentially I end up with... Okay. I just have to go for it, don't I? Oop, what am I doing? Oh, I feel like this is bad, though. Do I flare? If I burn, I could potentially get these two. But that requires perfect dice, so it's not worth it. Oh, this kind of feels like a bad play, doesn't it? Problem is I don't want to waste a flare, and then it's still 50-50 shot that the beast dies. And this is actually not the worst positioning if I get double carried here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Alrighty, give me the 2 for 2. Give me the 2 for 2. Sad. And then this thing should go back. Yeah, I think this is fine. Alright, archers. Archers are kind of trash. Flare I like, but I just have too many events. Oh, we get it! We get it! I should have discarded everything! I should have discarded everything. I think we might actually go for it this game, to be honest. Behind again? Her grotto. You better be careful. I'm gonna unmod you. The good thing for us is that he only has 3 attacks. So potentially these two. And then the question is, does he attack the Ember Mage or does he get the Warrior? Imagine if I had a Fire Drake here, right? This looks like Dream Fire Drake. I think we're going to try to go for it, to be honest. Because I don't see... I think we're going to try to go for it. Maybe not, though. No, I'm going to try to go for it, but it might be hard. I think archers are kind of trash, though. 1, 2... I need 3 to get to Reptiles. Reptiles being at 14 is so oppressive in a certain way. All is right with the world. My big question here is, does he attack the Ember Mage or does he attack the Warrior? Okay. I think this kind of makes sense. It's smart because he doesn't allow me to go from here. Because this is like a kind of nice Maldara, sits back here, just keeps shooting. You can kite away your units. This gate is probably a keep in hand, like a gate you keep in hand to adjust for the situation. Alrighty, so it looks like he's going to double attack the Ember Mage. And then which... Is he killing the Guardian or the Beast? Makes sense, he wants to get his forward gate spot. He does have to kill the Beast though, yeah. And then 1 attack on the Mage. Yeah, nice. Nice play. Okay. It is a nice play. And also this warrior then has 5. Maldara doesn't get any good hitting targets. It's a very nice play by Davood. The question is, do I just go all in on Drake this turn? And I think I do. Because I could summon a beast, but then it's just a beast killing a warrior gets infected next turn. Doesn't make too much sense. So what am I discarding, I guess? Burn beast? I have another burn in hand. I do. It's looking like a Drake game. I'm a little bit afraid of Blood Summon down this line, though. That's the main thing. In which case, there is an argument for the... The problem is that my beast just gets reinfected next turn. We could go 4th gate over here. The problem is this is really bad for... These gates are really nice for Fire Drake. Beast is probably the worst unit here, to be honest. I would love some ranged unit here to attack this carrier. Get Maldara to safety. Alright, the question is, I'll have this gate left. Fire Drake can be summoned. It could be that these 2 gates die next turn. It's too bad Spear of the Phoenix doesn't work with Burn, right? Yeah. I feel like I need the beast. How do I not die to Blood Summon next turn? I guess Maldara has to go over here. Okay, I think we have the play. How many beasts do I have left? One more beast. I always feel bad to discard a beast. Burn is definitely... You could argue for Phoenix also. But I guess the thing was we have a Fire Drake. Who needs a beast when you have a Fire Drake, right? Ooh, got the 2 out of 2, which is probably the worst case scenario. Why? Why? Just means this Emperor Mage dies. Well, then this becomes a nice mage for nice place for beast. This is kind of sad to discard these 2 cards. I think Phoenix is worth more than a beast, though. Especially because we have... Yeah, no, I agree with this. I agree with this. The people get what they want. Yep, yep. He's played against Bean enough. He knows what's coming. And he's scared. He's scared. I wish Fire Drake could attack through gates. That would stop making my life hard. The question is it worth getting these 2 gates down and just chipping away at this gate for multiple turns? I kind of want this gate to die, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oof, what am I doing? This gate dying is not a bad thing. Or at least I'm getting it down to 1. Yeah, I like that a lot. Then I can go for some cool plays. Yeah, let me get my tea. So, for people who are wondering why I am not summoning Fire Drake here, I can't keep the Fire Drake safe. And he potentially has one Blood Summon or a Champion, which would basically kill Fire Drake in one turn, in which case I just lose the game. I need to at least get some value out of Fire Drake, more so than killing 2 carriers. Ideally, I want him to kill this gate so that I can dragon here, here. Yeah, get some really good value and keep Fire Drake safe. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Attack the gate, please! No, Davood! God damn it! God damn it! What do we do here? Do we care? Both these. I could hope to low roll here. Can I do some type of. Alright, let's see if I can do something. Do we keep going with it and just hope for this gate? We do have a gate in hand. Alright, this is the way of doing it. Davood, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you attack me. This reminds me of my game versus Nestle. This is an amazing turn. Yes, Ember Mage. Keep low rolling. Keep low rolling. I guess he wants to kill these 2 gates at once. It's actually a funny. Please don't kill the gate. Yes. Yes. So now he can kill his own gate if he wants to. Did people in chat think this is what was going to happen? Which gate are you going to attack? This gate, I'm assuming, yeah. That makes sense. I'm happy he didn't kill his own gate. Okay, cool. So now we're in the position where we summon the big Draco. And then we pray we don't miss on this. It's an interesting decision whether I just try to clear these ones out. Or whether I just go for the... I think this is fine. Only thing here is if this Ember Mage misses, it becomes a trash play. But we have the gate in hand. Hopefully we get some value here. Yeah. Let's see. Attack. Come on, big Drake. Yay! But it doesn't kill the warrior. Tragic. Alright, let's hope for another nice dice here. Nice. Do we discard anything? I don't think so. Ideally, we want to be at 3, but I don't think I can discard anymore, to be honest, to keep up with his econ. Yeah, I can't discard. Are we getting big blood summon? Is it double attack on the Ember Mage, I'm guessing? Interesting, and then kill the gate. What a weird game. So we definitely need to utilize all 3 attacks here. And I do have to protect my last 2 gates. What a weird ass game. I think I do have to protect. Where am I putting this gate? How do I protect this gate? Do I even summon a gate this turn? I don't think so. Too bad we don't have Holios. Holios would be amazing in this situation. Yeah, I don't think we summon any gates this turn. It's too soon. We need to push him back a little bit before we do that. I'm getting lucky with these dice. Do we go for the carrier? Or just go for the wistful one, the warrior? I think we do go for the carrier. Ideally, you'd want to get the super value, but against this faction, it might not be the best, actually. What would be the option? I think I go this one, yeah. And I get lucky. Okay, you go here. And we are fire draking. What an interesting game. I wish I had 3 days for this game, to be honest. But is what it is. I need to play a little faster because this game is going to go probably a bit with Retalis. At 12. My range dice, I will say, I cannot complain about. I think in the last 2 games, Maldara just rolled like the 3 out of 4 is like a god. He's trying to go for my 5 health gate, which is fine, as long as I can summon 1 more unit from it. It's looking like a blood summon turn to kill my 5 health gate, if I had to guess. Can I shoot through... Can I hit gates? You may attack through units. Okay, so I can shoot through this thing to kill this gate. It's a little bit important here, actually, I think. Yeah, I think it's actually important. Nice. Luxuriating the dragon's presence. Thank you, Bean. I think this might be the best unit in this matchup as Phoenix Elves, to be honest. Oh no! A Ghoul Das. A Ghoul Das sighting. That's it. I do have Guardian, so potentially I can do some fun stuff with that. How do I keep Maldara safe? Need an Ember Mage, I think. Ember Mages here might be really good. So the problem with Gul'das is he can summon things around him, which makes him very scary actually in this situation. Good news is Davood's pretty low on cards, I guess? Not sure. Gul'das seems really good though. And I don't have the combo right now to deal with it. Yeah. This old Gul'das would not be the most threatening, but this spawn ability is actually kind of very threatening. Very, very threatening. Spawn Blood Summon just sounds like... Oop, he got rid of it. Dragonus, no! No! Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one I'd rather see. Fire Drake probably would love to see Gul'das. But not being able to summon on my side of the field is good. I think the only disadvantage for Gul'das would be that Davood doesn't have that much magic this turn. So, yeah. So he would have to discard to be able to use that outside of cultists and carriers, I guess. Where's Bean? Bean should be here. I feel like this is a game meant for Bean. The two errata decks where we would not see Fire Drake and Gul'das. It's an interesting choice. There's pros and cons, I think, to both. Okay, so he's going to go for the gate destruction play, probably. It's a blood summon. So he has two champions. So he would have to have blood summon... Blood summon... Warrior? It doesn't make sense. Oh, he's going to blood summon off his cultists, maybe. His champion. Is that the play? All right. I wonder if he uses Gul'das to eat the warrior. Potentially can almost one-shot the Drake if he gets super lucky, but that's unlikely. I think the warrior there is actually probably bad. Yeah, he's not going for it. Makes sense. All right. Can we kill... I think I'm actually more afraid of Gul'das, to be honest, than I am of Dragonus in this position. It still is scary, but... being able to summon carriers here would be the scariest for me. Alright, need to think, but a little bit quickly. I don't want to use more than 2 minutes on this turn. Is this a Phoenix turn? No, it's not. I do think I use another gate here. The question is, do I summon another unit? And I don't think I do. Though I am a little bit afraid of some type of blood summon turn. How many warriors has he summoned? I guess that's also... player 1 has... Undead warrior. Summoned undead warrior. So he summoned 3 warriors. Okay, that's good to know, because that means he only has 1 more warrior for blood summon. Okay, so I'm a little less afraid. Also, he doesn't have the units really for blood summon. Dragon can definitely take another hit. The question is, do I just use my units here, farm some magic? Dragon going back? No, I think I want to keep this open. Do I summon a gate? I think I do. The question is where? Here would be nice. But if I summon it here, then there's an argument for protecting it with a Guardian. Okay, let's see. Or maybe a Ember Mage. Okay, let's summon another Guardian. I think I need to protect this gate, so we will do this. Something like this, maybe. That's my last gate. Is it worth putting it here? No. Is it? Maybe 1-up is actually better. Interesting. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, 1-up I think leads to too many shenanigans. Alright. Let's get the... Ooh, sad. Drake fails me. No. We want this one here. Right. 1, 2, 3. He could do some archer play. Attack. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let me think. Four health versus 2 health there. I mean, there's no carriers who can get there unless he blood summons one, and then they have to hit the 2 out too. I think this is fine. Yes. Argument to discard a card there. I'm getting the zombie horde coming towards me. So the argument for the Guardian here is that I can potentially do something here. Alright, Dragonus. Interesting game, though. Very interesting game. Does he sacrifice it and try to go for the big hit on the Drake? That's actually an interesting decision here. And then gets the 4 out of 4, potentially. That's an interesting play. I think not, but it is a play. Yeah. I should have discarded a card, I think. Where are my last few cards? Oh wait, I was looking at my deck. I was like, my deck is bad. This is my hand. Okay. A lot of FKs end up looking like this. Everyone just ends up social distancing against the zombies. Yeah. I think it's the only way to really play against them currently, unless you can play aggro against Ritalis. Because Ritalis at 14 health sort of incentivizes this. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of the buff. If it was up to me, I think what I would actually do is keep Old Blood Summon. Oh, imagine if he had the... Dragon would be basically dead if he did the Archer play. Alright, How do I keep the dragon alive? I just don't have enough magic for what I want to do. Hmm. Alright, I think this is a Phoenix turn. We can kill Dragonus this turn. I think we summon a Royal Guardian. We Phoenix. And then Maldara has to play, actually, frontline for this. Oop. Wait, what am I doing? I thought Maldara was the one who can shoot through units. Let's think again. That's probably something like this, right? But it's... Is this worth it? I don't know. I don't have enough time to do the stats on this, to be honest. Also, is this a Retribution turn? Interesting. Wait. No. This is bad. This is the play. Yeah, this is definitely the play. I need to protect this gate spot. Otherwise, he's going to overwhelm me. Something like this. I might get Blood Summoned on next turn, but that's fine. I feel like this is kind of a waste of a Phoenix, though. Yeah, whatever. Oh, whoa. Are we hope for the 4-on-4? Okay. Hope. Wait, this can hurt me also? That's hilarious. I need to do it, though. No! Maldara! Bina's gonna laugh at me. Buff dragon! Buff dragon! God damn it. I think Guardian has to go here. And then do we Retribution? I don't think so. I think this is a discard. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, it works with Dragon's ability? Damn, I almost completely destroyed myself. Alright, so that's the first Pyre, I think? Yeah. Looking like some type of Purge play, potentially. Or maybe just double attack. So it's going to be attack, 3/3, potentially go in front. A little bit scary. Good news is that if we can survive this, we're in a good spot. I wish Maldara was still at a good health, though. Soul Shift's kind of nice here. Wonder if he does it. Alright, we need to get the zombie horde away. Yeah, Soul Shift's nice. What's my last two cards? Okay, not bad. So no more discarding at this point. The cool thing is we can attack through here. I mean, this is also nice. These are both nice. We have to price for some good dice here, I think. Only way I see us winning here. As always, I guess. But it's a very interesting game. I think we do have to be greedy here. So this is our last beast. If we can get rid of these carriers, we're in a decent spot this turn. Davood says daring play. True. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we move here. That way we can also protect the Fire Drake a little more. This doesn't matter, I think. Actually, no, the Fire Drake. No, wait, what am I doing? Fire Drake is definitely here. In this position doesn't really matter. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. Alright, pray for the 4/4 2 specials. Almost. Close. 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 I'm rolling a lot of range dice though. This is a little bit scary. Had to pray. I do need this position, I think, just so I can escape. 1, 2. Let's think. What am I discarding also? There was an argument for a double attack here also. Might have been the play. But there was a carrier here. Where does this thing go? Here or here? This side seems slightly better, because then Maldara, there's more space on the side. And also 2 gates, yeah. Oh, sorry, what was I going to do? Are we going to be able to get Finessa this game? I think we have to play around it, which means that we need to get rid of an archer. Yeah, I think that's the only way we win. We need Vanessa out. Good news is that I didn't kill anything, so he gets only 1 back. Or yeah, I killed 1 thing, I guess. Makes sense to get some damage on the Maldara. Good thing is I have a flare, so I have 1 more turn here. I wish Maldara was at 9. Because I definitely could have played it. I think the odds would have been slightly lower. Was it? No, because it's 4 guaranteed damage. Gul'das was at 6, so it was just a bad play by me, in retrospect. It just was a bad play. Yeah, it was a bad play by me. Not looking good for Chiz. True. Oh, and only when you do enemy unit? True. Maldara would be down to 3. Hellforge in the carrier, that kind of makes sense. Alright, carrier, you know what to do. Roll no specials. He needs to live is the main thing. Beast. Main issue here is just this. This is where the 2 health actually helps a lot. If Retalis was down to 9, it would feel a lot less scary. It still is very scary with or without. Oh, did they get it? It lives, God bless. God bless. Oh no, it dies. Alright, we still have a load of shenanigans. The question is... Okay, they get the Fire Drake. It looks scary, but the good news is we do have another turn with Flare. We just need to hope that Meldara is rolling well. Alright, so... This turn is a runaway turn, so I need you. Definitely. How do I get 2 attacks, though, is the main issue here. Maybe it's like this, yeah. This is the way. Get this carrier out of here. Hehehe. We got the hit and run. The Maldara 2 spaces away. And then we just have to hope for no blood summon, which I think he has none. Davood says we're tied on damage on Maldara. Shut up, Davood. Shut up. Alright, in this case we need to play Keep Away. He's going to summon an archer to help Maldara. I think I do need to keep you alive, though. Is more important than the Maldara's health here. And then just pray no blood summon. And we can't really discard anything. Yeah. Yep. Let's pray no blood summon. Archer needs to live. Archer is more important than getting 3 dice on Maldara at this stage. Oh, he summoned the archer. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, archer, you know what range attacks you need to do for me. You know what you need to do for me. This could potentially be a discard. Not sure yet. We still have shots, which is interesting. I mean, it's not looking good, but there still is shots. But you can see now why the importance of keeping this thing alive. Imagine if Maldara was still at 7. God damn. God damn it. That turn was kind of brutal also because the argument against it, I mean, I'll go back to that turn after the game is over, but that turn was kind of crucial in terms of what could happen. Pushing up Brutalis makes a lot of sense here. I think I have to... Yeah, that gate's very threatening. Okay. The question is, what do I do with this archer? Oh no, a 3 for 3. We do have Flare for next turn. The question is, how do I summon this thing? This is the only way of winning. Yeah, this health is the main issue here. So we're definitely summoning you. because we need some magic. I think it's going to be something like this. And then we use this thing. Oh, ooh, ooh. You definitely. And then it is you, because I can't play this thing. Yep, yep. Surprisingly close, outside of Retalis' health. But Retalis' health is not the biggest issue against Meldara. It's more, if he had 0 cards right now, I would feel fine. The issue is he still has 3 cards. The Archer not dying is not a bad thing, I guess. He'll just summon another one in front. It's not the worst thing, let's say it that way. The worst would be if this warrior lived. That way he gets a free shot of the Ember Mage. Alright, we have to just pray he doesn't have Blood Summon. Looks like he has another Purge, potentially. Alright, Dice, you know what to do. I do need this Archer to live. Yeah. For a chance, I do need this Archer to live. Nestle, bring Draymar closer. Maldaria should have been at 4. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad. And I forgot that Spear of the Phoenix also works through units. So I think that was a crucial turn. I think that was the turn which I regret the most. Let's see if Davood wants to talk afterwards. I'm curious to hear his opinions on the new Fallen Kingdoms. I can't believe the dragon hurts its own people. What is this card? Buff Fire Drake. That's nuts. Alright. God damn it, he didn't roll any specials there. Alright, you know what to do, attacks. You know what to do. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. We live another day. Alright, what is the best attack order here? Probably something like this, right? One, two. Aldara's positioning here is kind of weird. This positioning is nice by Davood. I can't get the quick shot on the warrior and then attack the archer. And I don't want anything near Retalis because he's just going to start summoning carriers and then everything's going to get infected. Without Finessa. With Finessa, I can. Maybe I just ignore the cultist. That's probably the best play. What was the... Let's see. I played before seemed solid. This, and then you just pray for the 4 out of 4. Killing this warrior is actually... Is killing this warrior more important than killing this cultist? I think so. And we just pray the cultist has bad dice, something like that. I mean, I could go for the all you can, but I think killing this warrior is actually... So let's see. Okay, if I do this, kill this cultist. Maybe killing the cultist is better, to be honest, and just pray for the 4 for 4. Yeah. Is there a better play than this? The issue is I'm going to get double attacked. Yeah, I don't like the positioning of this Ember Mage. Davood is really good. Who would have thought? I can also put Moldaria in this corner. Maybe that's the play. Yeah, that looks actually really good. That looks really good, actually. Yeah, I like this a lot. Please, God, no more whiffs. All right, nice. Okay, my dice are all rolling nicely. Good. Hopefully no infections. Yeah, I think that. All right, if we don't die this turn, then maybe we have a chance. Not sure. Oh, God bless. God bless. Oh, interesting. So you have to go doot. It's a cool play. Cool play to finish it off, potentially. Let's see. All right, cultist. God damn it. God damn it. Nice play by Davood. All right, whiff 0. I've seen this before. GG's. Fun game. I'm not sure, even with Vanessa, it's still tricky. I think this is still a loss with Retalis at 9. But very cool. What was his last card? Guldas. Nice. GG's. So Maldara actually, me killing Maldara actually affected the game in retrospect. Because Maldara wouldn't have died to that attack. I don't think, I mean, Vanessa plus Maldara, potentially. That's not bad, actually. There might have been a chance there. Damn. The more you know. All right, Davood's gonna get on the call. Hey, Davood, how you doing?
Hey, Driz, I'm good. How are you? Good game.
Doing well. Yeah, I'm still so embarrassed by the dragon. I completely forgot.
I was like, he really wants to take Dragos down.
I forgot.
And the fact that it happened, it was 2 squiggles, right?
Yep, it got 2 squiggles.
Yes. Pretty much the worst that you'll usually see.
That's fun. Yeah, I'm curious. So my last card was Vanessa. I think I still have lost, but at least it would have been. I would have had a few more turns. A few more turns to time you out. Yep. 5 minutes. Got Vanessa.
Yeah.
But no, that was a very fun game.
Yeah. My last cards were, let's see, a cultist if I hadn't put it down already, and Goldas. I just held on to Goldas.
What was go on.
Yeah, I really wanted to try out like the spawn, but I don't know. Just figured Dragos could hit could hit the dragon at least once.
True. Yeah, no, it's an interesting choice. I think also you didn't have that much. You had one magic, so it probably was not gonna. You'd have to discard heavy to.
Yeah.
Get everything from it. No, that was a cool match. What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah, there was just like, I thought it was cool because it was like I felt like there was like definitely like very defined stages of the game, like when we were doing the gates back and forth.
That's funny. Yeah, true.
That was pretty ridiculous. And then just like a corner brawl between our champs, and then finally like Rhett Talus coming out a little bit, trying to poke at Maldaria. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun matchup. I think. Yeah, I think Fire Drake is. I'm convinced Fire Drake is good in this matchup, just because it's one of the best ways to deal with the Horde, especially because you had very nice positioning, so it's very hard to get more than one attack on a carrier. Especially, like you said, when you were attacking these gates, I was like, I can't actually do anything until one of these gates goes down. Otherwise, my Fire Drake is just going to die.
Yeah, and then I was like, do I really want to bring the gates down? Because I know he's just going to start
shooting.
Back, but we have to do something.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed you started hitting the 7 health gate, and I'm like, oh no, my plan is failing.
Yeah, I was like, I know he wants to bring down his own gate, but as long as I can think it up, it'll be pretty. And I did not expect my my side gate to survive. I was lucky that it was my like 2 melee versus your 2 range.
True. Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I'm sad that the person you probably play Summoner Warriors most against is Bean, and I know Bean is a big Fire Drake enjoyer, and also a Phoenix Elf enjoyer. So I'm like, God damn it, I can't do any of these tricks,
Yeah, he knows all of them.
Oh, the Fire Drake.
Yeah.
What do you think? Go on.
Fire Drake's great in this. Definitely like fun to just burn through some carriers. I was near like the late game. I was having trouble knowing exactly when I should shift my archers, just because I was trying to figure out, what would block you in versus what gives you something to like burn through a couple units. And yeah, sometimes I had to compromise, but then I just got lucky with like the archer surviving the fire or something.
Yeah, the Fire Drake. No, that's Fire Drake was very happy to burn Maldara, but not happy with archers. He was very happy with archers, not with Maldara, apparently. For those attacks. For those 2 attacks.
Swap those 2 roles, and it's a huge swing.
What do you think about the new Fallen Kingdoms ever since the changes?
So, I mean, I like the change itself. I feel like it just kind of like keeps things mostly the same with Blood Summon, but just like gets rid of the part that people get annoyed by. I haven't been able to. Oh yeah, and the buff to Rhett Talus's health. I mean, I like it because I love Fallen Kingdom and winning, but I'm actually kind of used to it because like I haven't played them too much since I played them like a lot in the Plaid Hat tournament. In all the tournaments, I think they've been trying out the health buff for a while, so I kind of got used to it actually. So I think the last thing I have to try out is the new Goldas, which I was really thinking about.
Didn't work out. Yep. No, that's it definitely is cool changes. Yeah, I'm curious whether. I think definitely it's a tier faction, like in terms of like it's definitely amazing, and it definitely I think suits the style you and a lot of other Fallen Kingdom players go, which is like the more defensive carrier heavy faction with the threat of a blood summon turn. to keep your opponent on your toes.
Yeah, the ability to just like turn all your heal all your units if the game's slowing down with carriers is really nice. Like when we're all just blockading the gates. Yeah, have you tried them out much?
I've tried them out. Like I think I played 2 or 3 games of them. They seem very fun, and also very like you said, because of the blood summon changes, you're kind of incentivized to play more tempo or more like long game-ish than you would with blood summon, especially with 2 less Ritalis health. You had just had less choices in terms of that. Like you'd run out of steam a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And also, just in general, as an opponent, it's way more threatening seeing a 14 health summoner than a 12 health summoner. Just as visually.
Like, even if you hit him a few times.
Exactly.
A lot. How are you liking the Phoenix Elves so far in LiveLeague?
I like them. I like them a lot because they're a lot easier than other factions to play. Like less decision making needed, but also I think they are just they're definitely stronger than I gave them initially. I think Bean always gets angry at me because I said they were like a C tier or whatever, like a lower tier faction. Mostly because I just play a lot of Sand Goblins and Storm Goblins, which are probably one of the two of the best matchups into Phoenix Elves. But yeah. Sorry, go on.
This division's been pretty tough so far. I think most people are really good with their factions.
100%. Yeah, Exile, Nako, who I played earlier today, and even I forgot their name. They were really good. They almost got me. Drake's Son Rebellion player, Azir. Yeah. All great players.
Yeah, Azir is the last person I have to play.
Have you played? I guess you and Bean have probably played with the new factions. What do you think about them?
Yeah, so definitely I think we had more of a learning curve with the dwarves. Just knowing like when to pick up with the summon ability versus like I don't know. It's and then the Drake's Son are really have to change up your play style. Just with like the starting champ, keeping it together as a combo with your summoner. I think it's really great because it seems like with each faction, they're doing a good job balancing while also kind of introducing sort of a new way to play, which I've always been impressed by. Yeah. How about
Agreed.
you?
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement with you. I think at least initially it seems like the forged are harder to, or not forged, the dwarves are harder to learn. It is cool, like you said, that they're able to still make factions after, like, we have like almost 30 factions, which are all like brand new and feel very unique compared to others. I think in my head, dwarves seem a little bit stronger, but I've heard other people say drakes are stronger. They both seem very balanced currently, unlike those pesky spirits.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to play a bunch of games against, or some games against spirits, or not really? The foxes.
Not too many. I had one LiveLeague game that I think we broadcasted where I was Ivy versus Conclave, and it was going like pretty well. Like we were pretty like it was getting down to the end game, but then I just like overexposed myself, not really like not having like learned the lesson of how much damage they can do in one turn, and it just the summoner got crushed.
Yeah, it's a. No, I think that's also Nestle, who plays a lot of Ivy, says that's one of their toughest matchups also. Even though they're a release pair, which is interesting, because usually release pairs are pretty good against each other.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see if there's like some like hidden techs, new factions that kind of throw things out of whack or not.
100%.
I guess that's what playtesting's for.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the dragons. I don't think they're as strong as the dwarves, but I am rooting for them. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's a cool theme too.
Well, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, really fun. And good luck in the rest of your games. And
I have to hope you lose. I think, or what? Are you 3-0 right now? Or are you 2-1?
I lost. I think I'm 2-1.
Okay, cool. So I have to hope you lose. That's my dream. Is you need to lose against the Drake's Son, and then we'll all be tied, and it'll be fun.
Go down to breakers.
Exactly. Go down to tiebreakers. No, I don't care. It's fun either way. LiveLeague is fun regardless. Yep.
Yeah, cool. Well,
yeah, I'll see you around. Yep.
Okay.
Bye. All right, guys. That was a lot of fun. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. I think I'm done for this season. I just need to hope. Let's look at the bracket, actually. And I'll put in the stuff. Where is LiveLeague? Oh, I forgot to ask. At some point, I'll just message Davood. I want him to do. I'm curious what his tier list is for factions. Because he's one of the best players, but also he plays the least. So it'll be funny to see what he thinks is the best. All right, what division am I in? Division 4? Yep, looks like Lost and Davood beat me. So we have some good, important matches. We have a Azir versus Exile. Let's see results. Who did Davood lose to? He must have lost to... Oh, he lost to Nico? He played Breakers. I should watch that replay at some point. Davood Breakers. I've never seen that before. Nico, nice job. There's so many really good new players. 1-0. 2-0. Davood against Davood. 1-2. Who did that? Eden, I saw you. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be potentially a giant tiebreaker. Because Nico or Azir hasn't played... He's only played me and Davood. So he potentially could win against Exile and... he could win against Exile and Naroko. And then we would have a completely tied pool, which would be fun. And then I win, of course, because Phoenix Elves. No. That's good for me, because I think Fallen Kingdoms is probably heavily picked. Let's see. What are the faction statistics? I think I'm rooting for all three. So faction strength. Oh, Phoenix Elves is too high, but I think pick rates is the one. Is this for the current season? Season 11, let's see. How many MV players are there? MV... let's go down. Let's just drag. Only one player? God damn it. All right, so Exile has the tiebreaker. And then Phoenix Elves, there's 4 players. And then... Who? Oh, I'm assuming there's a lot. Yeah, 9. Oh, bad. Don't let the outcomes get to you. No. I had fun. I don't. It's more about having fun. I'm past the. Yeah. But thank you, Grata. You had some great comments. Great banter. I have a fun game versus Ciabatta. Very similar to my current games. Just shooting each other gates. I think this is a Slit's turn, most likely. But anyways, Ciabatta has missed a bunch of dice on gates. His mages hate hitting gates. His own gate and my gate. I think he's gone 3 for 0 twice. Yeah, 3 for 0 twice. But yeah, I'll probably stream either later today or tomorrow. Maybe go over some Turtle Terror games. Maybe some, I know there's been some people submitting replays to the community replays. Maybe finish those up, watch some Turtle games, chill a little bit. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up. And I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.